Hi, I'm Jesse from Level 7 Motorsports, and I want to talk a little bit today about the air conditioning system that's in our 92 Camaro. A lot of people have sent us emails and messages on Instagram and Facebook about seeing the Restomod air conditioning system installed into this car, and I just want to take a minute to kind of go over what changes have been made to the car to fit the system. The first modification, and probably the biggest one, is the sheet metal work that needs to be done to the firewall. You know, in these cars, the blower motor and the heater core, all the evaporator stuff hang kind of out in the engine bay. We smooth the firewall and put a bulkhead connector from Restomod Air so that all the air conditioning and heater hoses can pass through the firewall. The other big modification that has to be done is in these cars, the wiper cowl inside the car kind of dives down at about a 45-degree angle and goes pretty low. So that keeps you from having room for the evaporator core inside. And we'll swing around inside the car real quick and show you the evaporator core where it's mounted under the dash. So you can see here that the evaporator core is mounted up under the dash. That's a pretty big evaporator core for this car, and it's moved over to where I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be over the tunnel of the car, blocking all the ducting and stuff like that. I wanted it to kind of be where I thought it should be. So what you have to do is take that wiper cowl, sheet metal, and cut it all out and pretty much move everything up and then put a drain on the side. So this sounds really complicated, but it's not that big of a deal. If you're gonna be doing this stuff, you may want to have a body shop help you, or if you have any ability to do fabrication, it's pretty simple sheet metal stuff. You just pretty much put a new floor in that wiper cowl and just make sure that you've got a hole where the water can drain when the rain comes down. The other thing we'll do is show you the duct adapting while I've got the top of the dash pad off. You can see that we've made adaptation for the center ducts. We've made adaptation for the side ducts in the dash. And then that evaporator core has floor heat that comes out the back of the evaporator case. All this stuff now will be available in the correct sizes from Restomod Air. We've sent them our bucks, and they're gonna vacuum form the correct size adapters for all you other third gen guys. But I just wanted to show you that there's tons of room up here. We've installed new defrost ducts and routed the ducting. With this dash pad off, there's all kinds of room to run the flexible ducting and adapt it to your old vents. And then the last thing to show is just how well the controls match the original style of the third gen Camaros. Those were already a production piece from Restomod Air, and I think that they were intended for the second generation Camaros, but really fit the style of third generation Camaros really well. All this stuff is really pretty smooth control. As any other car or any other air conditioning system would have, the blower speed is on the left, and it moves a lot of air. And then you've got controls for dash venting, defrost, and floor venting, and then your heat or blend control. And that's it.